Today, from MetLife Stadium in...
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Locke going to throw on the first play. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Here's Locke. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Jalen Darden. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing is Smith. Rolling to his right. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Here's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Second down, here's Tracy. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third down, here's Tracy. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Locke to throw. He's got Slayton on the slant. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 41 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Walker with another carry. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. These two teams all tied after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gino, meanwhile, tossing complete there to Smith-Njigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Walker once more, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Locke's throw brought in by Bellinger. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. This now a 3rd and 4. Locke gonna throw. That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Locke again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Locke now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10. Throwing now is Locke. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Locke. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt, and that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Smith eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard. A shotgun snap for Smith. This is the tight end fan. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First target, first catch, and a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing on first down is Locke. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. To throw it is Locke. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Flushed out right. Out right to Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Gino, escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a run with Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. And going right back to Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right to the right side, and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Block off of play action. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will be out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And I suspect this might not be a legal pass. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. It got his man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 36 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Play action. It's Smith. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action. Here's Smith sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Block now on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Derek Hall from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Clock now to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. They look to throw. It's Locke. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Open man left side. It's a tight end, man Hurts.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense, because you're...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 36 yards on the play.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Smith going to throw it. Rolling to his right.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Locke throwing on second down. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess they...
And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Operating from the gun, Locke.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Locke to throw on second down.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try for Locke.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed